Cips clip.
Tonight at 11.
Doom! It's a plan! And I'm angry! I'm not a slave! I've broken the conditioning! It doesn't work on me! I'm primitive, I'm real, I know the enemy, and if we can have this spirit of normal humanity spread, it's over for the globalist! Break the conditioning now! Excuse me.
This is not the InfoWars Nightly News, where the answer to 1984 is not $19.95 plus shipping and handling, but the answer is to try and understand the double-barrel bullcrap, the double-speak, and the Orwellian wonderland we now find ourselves in. So sit back and relax as I take you through a real alternative look at the news and so-called alternative media alike. Enjoy.
Cips clips.
Alrighty, YouTubes. Another one of Cips Clips. Forgetting what fucking buttons to press, it's been that long. And welcome to not InfoWars Nightly News. And I hate using that word, sorry, say I haven't been about, but that's the way love goes. I mean, there is more important things to life than YouTube, believe it or not, and every cunt has their own fucking crises, so I'd like, my apologies, but not my apologies, if that makes sense. I need to find the right word for that. But anyway, welcome to Crazy Land. And it's like fucking mental. You turn off your telly, and you turn it on, and it's just like, same shit, just turned up to 11. And they've got a different strip, and a wee different slogan this week. And everybody's talking about a new character and a new app. You see Big Jufro's fucking new haircut, man, he's modelling himself on Tommy Bobbinson, isn't he? Man, what's wrong with, is there a fucking XS chip pan fat in the fucking alt-right or some shit? What's going on with all these slick fucking Rick motherfuckers? In the alt-right? I don't know. Hold on. See? Good old-fashioned spit and shine. Works every time. Anyway, welcome to Not InfoWars Nightly News, the original alternative look at the alternative media. Skeptic about the so-called skeptics, and watch the motherfucking Watchmen, because somebody's got to do it. Hello, McFly! I can't fucking remember this shit. So welcome everybody. I don't even watch that back and get used to that. So but I was actually just listening to the intro there. It was like, you know, God knows how many, at least 2-3 years maybe I've been doing this. And I think I've actually stayed quite fucking true to my MO. The double barrel bullshit. It's quite fucking, is it self-explanatory? It's looking at the fucking bullshit on both sides of the barrel as they're shooting at you. That was Hell Wars, I heard that off of, by the way, the first time. It was beautiful. Anyway, so welcome. So tonight, don't let the YouTube gaslight you crazy. So I was trying to think of a title, man, and I was like, should I just stick Tommy Robinson in there? I was like, sick of that fucking, feel sorry for that dude, man. Not really, man, because he's fucking hookers and blowing it up, man. Jealous as fuck, you know what I mean? But he's a wee cretin, and I don't think he knows what he's letting himself in for. And he's going to turn himself into a martyr when he's been used and abused. But anyway, they're stirring up riots in Europe. The nationalists are travelling around other countries stirring up riots. Think about that. Hold on. Hey, yo, big ears. Yo, Noddy. What are you saying?
Greetings and felicitations.
For fucking facility, what fucking tations? You won't be touching me at all, pal. You and your big ears.
Oh, that's quite understandable.
Exactly, pal. Know your fucking place, big ears. Me here, big ears. Vulcans here. They're our slave class. Anyway. Let's ask...
Fascinating.
Right, it's fascinating. Let's ask Spock the logic about all these nationalists. Nationalists. If you... for the hard of brain cells out there... Somebody put subtitles, or I'll pause so you can Google it. Nationalists jet setting around different countries, all talking about how good nationalism is, because they love their country, and starting up riots in Europe. I mean, if that... Look, fucking Santa Claus is fucking shaking his belly at that shit. Never mind these tits. Mental. Chicken fucking oriental. But anyway, see, there is my craziness. There's my Jesus and toast. Like, I'm the least logical person you'll ever meet in your life.
Checkmate.
Spock, I'm glad that you're in the room tonight, pal.
Oh, that's quite understandable.
Fucking hell, he's going to take over. Right. I'm not the most logic person in the world, but when I see nationalists bouncing around all hundreds of different countries, talking about how good nationalism is, right? Now, if they're talking about a European nationalism, I could understand, because then it would be for the EU. Right? Follow the logic train here. Woo woo! Fuck the Trump train. Try the logic train. What do you think about that fucking Spock?
Illogical.
No, it's logical shit. Bad eyesight. Think about that shit. Run that through the logic train, people. Right? And if you fucking, if you still support Tommy Robinson as a capture of putting it into the fucking, all the nationalist dickheads in every corner of the world that are all in a big cock train right now. Woo! We love global nationalism, but hate the globalists. We love global nationalism, but hate the globalists. I should release a fucking album. Hopefully that could be a more fucking, makes more sense to chant that than, oh, Tommy, we don't want too many words cause we're stupid. Woo! I mean, I'm sorry, I ain't the fucking... Oh, God almighty. This isn't about IQ. This is about just fucking actually, like, being able to see the sky is blue. If you can't fucking put things through your logic bank, then I think you should be... No, that's... No. I was going to say I think you should be rounded up and executed. No, it's just horrible. But I think they should fucking tattoo dickhead on your forehead, man. See, it's well more reasonable. And when Santa becomes fucking dictator, when we bring about the age of fucking morons, Santa's taking over. Anyway, I digress, man. Don't let the YouTube make you crazy or turn you into anything, man. Anyway, I digress. Very much so. So in the evening, one and all, good to see yous, man. And I'm drinking my tap water. Oh, God. Now that's genuinely because I'm thirsty. I just fucking spoke a lot there. I don't know if you noticed. Anyway, in the evening, boys and girls, thanks for joining everybody. Blazing Alan. Hold on, I need to make it a wee bit bigger. Mr. Brown in the town. How you doing, my man? The artist formerly known as Tony. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Hope everything's still spot on. Cardini, Quishy Gif in the evening, gents. How you doing? Cardini, McVicker. Steve, how you doing, Steve, my man? Hope you're keeping fine and dandy as well. Blazing, Devon. Mr. Brown in the town. Just love that, man. It's fucking beautiful. Anyway, evening one and all. So, man, that wee sort of a bit of logic train fucking stuff, man. It ain't that. I mean, how long has this been going on? For too fucking long. Woo, I said it. Less than 10 minutes. to explain, I don't know, put forward an argument that if you stood up in Parliament and said that shit, what fucking dickhead with a brain cell could rock up and go, you'd have to put a bullet in my head because they couldn't fucking counter my logic. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't even know if I know what I mean half the times. So don't let YouTube gaslight you crazy. And let's go into some examples. So in the evening, everybody, thanks for joining it. Share it. Family, friends, foes, help the channel and the show grow. Santa will be good to you. Oh man, honestly, I'm a big fucking Wayne. There's nothing better than Christmas, bouncing about with fucking stupid jumpers on, having a merry time, man. I love it. Humbug! I think cunts need to go and fucking re-examine what's it called? A Christmas Carol. I really think people should go and re-examine that, man. Think about it. No, because shit. You want to do a book club? But no, but in all honesty, I could even fucking go into the conspiracy and that shit, but that's how tuned to the moon I am. But it's worthwhile examining that shit, man, and stop being all fucking big door-faced fucking bastards and have a bit of fun. Don't you think? At least some time of the year anyway, like Santa says so! Is that not the funniest shit ever, man? I love this jumper, it's the best. Anyway. Oh, stop having fun. Show people what's on the show. I moved the camera for a reason. Right, here we go. So, some bits and bobs. Mr. Toad, Ian R. Crane. Guy cracks me up. And the alt-right predict a riot, right? This is all this alt-right fucking echo chamber, like, oh, look how good the French shit are, look how good the French are at smashing shit up. Like, I'm no pro or for this shit. If you ain't going to smash it up, go and do it. You know what I mean? They're not going to come smash up slums of Glasgow. I'm good. But it's like, you're just getting orchestrated by other people. Fat Mr. Toad and other characters in this fucking, in that category. The red car and the blue car had a race. Zionism versus anti-Zionism. When two titans clash. Wah! You've got a side? I ain't. I used to. But then I realised some cunt was like behind me like that. Making Santa go like that. And Santa didn't like it. Oh no, this is fucking too much fun. Ned Flanders. Wasting police time, saving the world. While putting Chip Pat Fan fucking over his head. And alt-right in the EU. Shit, I had a song for that earlier and now I forgot it. There's a song in there though. Alright, everything's gonna be alright. Alright, it's really alright. They're a bunch of fucking cunts, they fucking... See? It's original, by the way, I just made that up right there, freestyling. Liar, liar. Can't remember what that is, but it's about, like, two liars arguing. See when two politicians speak, why listen? Does that make sense? There's just no point. Well, I don't know, there is a point actually, right? But to the feeble-minded, and if you think politicians tell the truth, oh no, don't do it. In fact, do what you want. But anyway, my opinion, I don't listen when politicians talk. Well, not in that level anyway. So, what's this? Homeless man will scare you. This is Thomas Sheridan. Oh man, you know what the straw that broke the camel's back with this guy? Was I can't even remember the wording of it, man, but it was some fucking diatribe or some sort of a Muslim, Wahhabi, Saudi Arabian fucking rapists are coming over here because of the EU immigration. I'm paraphrasing a wee teeny bit, but I'm not even joking you. It was literally along these lines. To rape our babies, take over our culture, dirty the turd, and then the next fucking breath he's like, where are the druids and the fucking feeble... And fair play if you want to believe that shit, it's just not my bag, right? But to bounce onto YouTube and gaslight people into being pro-Trump. The blind Muslim hate, this is feeding into all these riots that are kicking off. And I was going to say they are going to kick off, but I don't want to take part in what the alt-right are doing. And I need to watch myself. And we all need to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves here. Fucking cunts out there on YouTubes. Don't start fucking putting fucking riot into cunts nuts. If they want to go and riot, let them make their own mind up. See people that are fucking on these YouTubes right now, and they're trying to encourage people to go out and fucking riot, man. Oh my lordy, if I was Batman, man, I'd be, I'd be all over the place fucking whacking these cunts, man. Obviously Batman style, so they wouldn't be dead, just close to death. No, they can recover in Arkham Asylum. Right, so that's the way I'd play it. Anyway, so got Millennial Whore. This is the Millennial Woes guy, and when the Truther Industrial Complex fucking family tree thing came out, he was a character I wasn't aware of, and I'll tell you why. It's very hard to listen to his droll, fucking stupid, depressed, fucking East Western, fucking faggoty, fucking Scottish accent. It's like a fucking see if like 10 Valium, no, 50 Valleys at one time had an accent, it's him. Fucking up. Can't even do it. No cunt could fucking spook his voice. You'd need to take about 400 Valley and inject 3 jellies, and then you might get close to his Scottish drewer, sheep shagging fucking accent. But hey, us Scots all love each other up here. Fuck's sake, you only need to travel 25 miles to Edinburgh to find football fans that will slot each other's faces up in 2 seconds. Honestly, Glasgow, Edinburgh, fuck's more than 25 miles, 35 most. You can get there under an hour. Anyway, I digress yet again. So we'll talk about him. PewDiePie and this fucking TikTok fucking shit, right? PR campaign. Can't you see this? And what you'll see, what will show you here is a small sample of the fucking... It's like big motherfucking alt-right fucking mama whale sends out the fucking... The big fucking... It's like fucking Aquaman. Oh, I went and seen that the other day, by the way. So the fucking... Aquaman. All these fucking films, everything, all the stories are just the same. A few stories mixed up a bit. Brother versus brother for a kingdom. Oh god, it's just underwater with Aquaman. But anyway, it was not too shabby. But anyway. Big fucking alt-right mama whale. And all the wee fucking gremlin whales. Now, whales are too fucking, they don't look horrible enough. What's the worst thing it does? Sonar. Humans! Fuck, right, anyway, you get the analogy, right? It's like a big fucking echo chamber. Baldy and I'm not alt-right fool. Tim Pool. Man, this guy so tells you the truth so much he can't even fucking get his bald nut out in cam. Although, I don't know, for a young guy it would be like, that guy's obviously got demons if you can't go bald in public. Collective Madness. Can't remember what that is. Pigeon Tits. That's that Stex Hammer from America. Telling you what's happening in the UK. There's people in the UK that don't get out on the street, that watch the YouTubes, and will let him tell them what's happening in the UK. It's bizarre. That was my... I mixed up my... I mixed up my marine voices there, sorry. Kev Faker got his adverts back. He got demonetised, deleted all his shit, and then reapplied, and he seems to be remonetised. Anyway, Tommy Tiny Tits, I don't think I've got one clip of him, man. Guy's done, man, not. Nay Zones. Anyway, no agenda, propagating the myth of Muslim ghetto no-go zones in Europe. At the time when I'm just talking about big fucking mama whales going bop, 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 their fucking echo to get their fucking message out. And here's my Jesus and toast. My Jesus and toast pointing to them. The snippets in time. Why I think they're part of this network. Anyway, and I've documented MK Ultra, AJ Control. Aye, they hypnotise you and make you batshit crazy by sitting and telling you about hypnosis all the time. Or MK Ultra. Or all that shit. And then gaslight you with all forms of fucking shit. It's been done. Been there. Done that. Sex slaves. No, I'm not saying this shit doesn't go on and there's creepy shit no going on, man. Here's a word of advice. Don't go near that shit and don't try and let know your kin go near that shit. And stay away from it. But don't gaslight people, man. Fucking turning them batshit crazy on YouTube. Oh, fucking. Honestly, I think I'm okay to tell the story. Years ago, right? I'm like, nah, it's about Wayne's and they're still about, so I won't do it. But, seeing reflection was the way my head was at was crazy. Real, no crazy, but just like fucking off. And reflection, like some of I was seeing stuff that now I know isn't there. If that makes sense. You know, like all the fucking pedageddon fucking Disney fucking paedophile shit that some people that fucking get fucking obsessed with the YouTube at points of their life and end up fucking, in my opinion, exposing themselves to too much fucking propagandistic shit on YouTube, thinking it's fucking telling them the truth. And then you end up very cult-like minded. And you think your family don't understand you anymore? They just don't fucking, they don't get the new world order and shit. Right? Like, I analyse that, and as culty as it comes, and to put it in any other fashion, to spare people's blushes, look, anybody that fucking don't get it, fair enough, and it hurts your feelings, cool, right? But if you do get it, or you're even actually sitting here and considering it for one little second, just like sort of the whole cult-like thing that's been brought around that truth community, I don't think it's healthy, and like all cults, it takes people away from their family, and it makes them, that person think the cult only understands them and family, doesn't he? I mean, the blueprint's there, people. It's been done before, many a time before it's been done on the internet. And then the cult's been fucking turned into a machine to get Donald Trump elected. And people are sitting out there propagating all that politics. And I'm not arguing the rights or the wrong or the left or the right. I'm talking about the way that the fucking truther community engaged us all politically. Right? And engaged us all so much that fucking people took to the street doing social experiments, fucking running about with cameras, doing all forms of fucking shit, going to AMP offices and shit. Showed that video the other week, man, when fucking back in the day I'm up at an MSP fucking guy's office, fucking telling him about fucking, man, financial stuff, and I was like, do you know about God, I did actually know more than him, but that's the point. Your arm, I didn't know this stuff. I just fucking learned it. And I'm going to argue a lot of other people out there have acted similar to lesser and maybe fucking severer degrees than me. In fact, I've witnessed it in all forms, and I don't fucking begrudge anybody for fucking falling for it. Like myself, I've forgiven myself. I don't hold it against myself. I don't sit and go like that to myself, oh my God, fucking hell, man, you're a bad person. I go, oh my God, you fell for fucking very cleverly crafted shite that was there to mobilise you to fucking change stuff politically for elite douchebags that are staying in the palace and are fucking vowing for the fucking loyalty of the peasantry. And that's where my head's at just now. That's the way I see what's happening. fuck's sake. I'm not drinking tap water to wind people up. I drink tap water because I drink tap water. But hold on, this is what fluoride does to you. And there's no fluoride in Scottish water, but anyway. Let's get into this before I fucking... I can just talk. Right, what's this? Oh my god, right. Now, in all seriousness, I don't even look at it like this. These people should be... Oh, but they're fucking god bothered. This is satanic. Right, I'm being sarcastic there, right? I don't believe in that shite. I don't believe in that fucking fairy story as much as the next one, right? Get real, folks. Snap out of it. Time to grow up. The last generation, right? My lordy, right? And wait till you see it. It's just unfucking believable. Pure shame of themselves.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get
Dead
up
low.
right now.
Oh shit, my bad.
Open it, and stick your head out and get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your...
So they're telling you the world's ending, but just send them money? What for? So you can fucking die in a fucking golden sarcophagus, you prick. Does that again? Hold on. Big ears, get out of here.
Fascinating.
It fucking is, isn't it? Fascinating. Fascinating. Who in this world would do well by their children by allowing them to grow up and not question this shit? Right? My mum and my dad grew up with religions and choose not to give us any or force anything on us. We just ran about and nothing was forced on us. Nothing. If we ask questions or fucking, I don't know, they're hit us with hippy dippy shit, know what I mean? But, like, they never forced anything on us, right? Now, in the eyes of some motherfuckers, like these pricks, that makes me a Satanist, or they would say a Luciferian or some shit, in their twisted, extreme religion. Right? And then they're fucking asking for donations like myself. I'm fucking digital busking here, mother. Look, Santa's busking. Not fucking putting the fear of God into people. Now, unfortunately, what they're doing here will be said it's successful. Do you want to know why? Because there's parents out there who grow up, there's parents out there who install the fear of God in various forms in their children, and they're sick puppies, and that's ignorance, and they have to be fucking, it's an ignorance that I think fucking educating people that will relieve. See, putting the fear of God into children is child abuse. I witnessed it in my Catholic pals when I was younger. Right, it was weird, man, you know, like you're running around mental and your mum and dad getting you into trouble and shit, man, and you're fucking your mum and dad getting you into trouble, then you're carrying on in your mate's house who's Catholic and all that, right, and then their mum and dad shout once and nothing happens, and then there's that shout or that fucking God, and they're like, huh! Like fucking froze to the spot, man. And this isn't just like, I've witnessed it many a times. I used to... There's no segregation in Scotland, and the fucking vast majority, I can't fucking, many Catholic pals growing up, especially as a wee guy, and it was very weird, because that never existed in our household. All the good and all the bad that existed in our household, the fear of fucking God was not one of them. And I respect that decision, and I think it's something to think about. And here's an example, and here's how YouTube can gaslight people to be crazy. People are giving these religious nuts money because their mother and father have instilled the fear of God into them, and see, once that's installed in a child, they're gone out the fucking park. Here, whoop-boo, you're out of there. I think they're beyond fucking redemption when the fear of God's I really do, because I've never met somebody that's been brought up in the fear of God that has fucking escaped it. Right? And there's an honest fucking observation in my life. I've never met anybody that was brought up with the fear of God in them that's escaped them. Now, granted, there's probably many people out there that fucking have, right? I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Far from it. I'm just saying in my experience. And anyway. So, fucking the fear of God, give us donations, eh? The end of days. What is it?
I want you to get up right now, go to the window,
Go to the window and donate.
stick your head out and yell.
Is this no some sick poppy stuff? Right, see, if you cut the bull crap, if you genuinely cut the bull crap, is that not some sick poppy stuff? Oh, fucking on fucking a Pink Floyd album and everything. Right, let's go to the next clip. God, seen me being away, been storing up a lot to say. It says, oh my God, martial law. Less than 8 days, run to the hills, details and description, man. I mean, like, oh God, I'm going to bring this up again, right? And sorry for the repetition. And big up to the guy that fucking, whose YouTube channel I seen this on, man. It was a wee gem. And it was one that stuck with me. And I think he's still about on the boob tubes, but he took all his stuff down, so I don't want to mention his name. But anyway, and just pump that in, man, and it's pretty much what it says on the tin. It's just they used fear to install they installed fear in the peasantry to make them revolt for the gentries and for fucking Farquhar and fucking his cousin to come to political power. Not us, not the peasantry. Right? Oh, fuck, I'll point to that. Right, I believe that's the kind of sort of a revelation this guy came to understand was a truth. Right? And once you understand that to be a truth, you refuse to be the peasantry, and you're useless anymore. You're useless. But you can still aspire to do stuff and all that, right? But you're not going to do peasantry shit. The fucking man. Anyway. So what's this one? Oh man.
Today's video is to distinguish myself from channels which really play on.
That's weird, pal, because I used to, like, I love watching outdoorsy types of stuff, you know what I mean? There's that Russian guy that I like and all that. Really like that kind of stuff. But see the Yanks, they're just fucking doomsday fucking preppers and well, that guy is a prepper, shit, sorry. These prepper cunts are just fucking, some of them are like end of times fucking shit by fucking, they've got a cloak on and won't say that stuff, but they're just end of times fucking doomsday cults. It's the clues in the name. And mate, sorry, I can't even remember the fear. I had you on my show a few weeks ago or whatever, however long ago it was. Wasn't it that far long ago? And I can't remember the fear you were peddling. Got a cloak? I can't remember the fear you were peddling. Anyway, but it was absolute out and out fear. So, see this kind of stuff and my craziness, I believe that a lot of this is part of a coordinated network of information network to try and sway the peasants' opinion and hypnotise them a wee bit and make them want to fucking go out and riot and shit, right? Just make them disillusioned with the world and want a civil disobedience in every form that takes, right? Because see, as soon as you don't feel that you're part of that ship, you're wanting to jump off that ship, right? Simple psychology. I say simple, it's not simple, but it's psychology, right? And that's what's getting played on is all. And that's the position that a lot of people have been gaslit into on YouTube. And I believe And I don't mean, when I say YouTube, I particularly mean the sort of, sorry to say, but the truther community, right? But all the lovely, well-meaning people that's in it has been hijacked for fucking other reasons. Why do you think the truther community is the only one out there on YouTube? There's many communities that politically motivate people. Has anybody never stood to think about that? Although they tried to jack the gaming stuff for a while. I do believe, or maybe even still do that to a certain extent. But anyways. So, what's next on the hit list? Mr. Toad. Right,
it's the morning of Wednesday, the 12th of December 2018. And as you can see, I'm still not in a field. And I'm here in the heart of central London, in fact in the heart of the city even, and outside the Rolls building, the commercial courts of the UK, where of course human life and well-being is very much secondary to commerce. Well, the title of this morning's broadcast is Chaos, Chaos, and Still More Chaos. And of course, the motto of
let's
those
hear it for
who
chaos.
believe that they are the rightful rulers of a planetary fiefdom is, of course, order out of chaos. And
now, I want to make myself categorically fucking clear here. I ain't supporting the establishment here by pointing out these fifth columnists, these agent provocateurs. This fat bastard, Mr. Toad, honestly, he really upsets me. Do you want to know why he really upsets me? Because of the shit the residents of Florida said about this fat bastard. That was the straw that broke the camel's back about me with this fat cunt years ago. I done my due diligence, like I say, and I'm crazy that way. When I see somebody, I go, right, where are they? Anyway, and I look into two sides. I know it's bizarro, but anyway. So, go and look into him in Florida, and I think it was the BP, I can't remember what the name of the fucking company, oil spill it was, in Florida, the Gulf of Florida, I believe, that he was at and tried to hijack for his fat conspiratard, fucking pro-Russian fucking, what did they call them? Subversives. Right? They're fucking in this country to try and bring it down from within. And I agree or I disagree with the way things are run, but see if your house is fucking broke, what do? Do you fucking burn it down, or do you try and pull together to fucking fix it? Simple. These motherfuckers are trying to burn our house down, not mend it. And that's my point, and I'm so fucking thankful that I've managed to verbalise that. Because it's as simple as that. For me it is. Sorry I'm simplistic in my fucking thinking, but it's as clear as fucking day. And this fucking smarmy Mr. fucking Toad can stick a fucking as many suits on and fat ass fucking smiles. He wants to save the world. He's one fucking beef burger away from a heart attack. Think about it.
As I was reminded yesterday, when one takes a look from underneath the staircase in the Rolls building here, you can very clearly see the 666. You can very
so he's going to gaslight you with a number.
The 666 motif.
Ever been gaslit with a number?
Into the heart of this building.
Right, okay, fat man. What does the number actually mean? If it is indeed there, what does it mean? Now, this is part of the Coordinated Network's information attack. Some of them will attack you with the satanic panic shit, so that when anybody maybe mention a number 666 or you see a 33 to 66 or anything, your fucking shit, your arsehole's puckering, you're laying Satanist eggs. I mean, can't you see? And then they go on to tell you about MK Ultra. And then they go on to tell you about neuro-linguistic programming, NLP. Is they're fucking hypnotising you? Is they're programming you? Right? It's the bizarroest thing. Well, I fell for it. I fell for it. I fell for it. I fell for it. See now that I've seen how it's like when the penny drops with the BBC, there's no getting it back. That penny's gone. And when the penny drops with these bastards, woo! My lordy, your examination, your area, field of fucking interest changes. And then you see these people for what they are. And oh my god, I shared an encyclopedia of Freemasonry today, and it gaslit cunts to the extent, you're clearly working for somebody. Mate, I work for fucking Santa. You know what I mean? It really gaslit somebody to the extent where they're sitting there. And I've had other experience with people that will fucking, like, you think they're your mate, right? And then things will happen, and they'll do wee tests to test if you're an agent or some shit. And you're like, you're batshit crazy, mate. You know what I mean? You understand people are batshit crazy. You try to see them through it and it just doesn't work. I mean, it's mental. It's mental. And it happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to anybody else, and you need to see through these pricks. Let them see if you can predict a riot.
Well, order out of chaos. Maybe they're hoping to regain some order, but for the time being, the reality is that...
Right, as well, right? Now, see, neuro-linguistic NLP. I said it right first time, right? Fucking get that on record. NLP. I'm getting stupider. Right, I would argue, I know what I think it is, right? Because I've looked into it instead of just thinking, oh, it's hypnotism, and then no looking into it, like, to a decent degree. Not that you're an expert or anything, but so you have a fucking idea, a clue of what it is. Then you realise these people are doing it. The whole truth-or-industrial complex is one big neuro-linguistic, is one big NLP network, right? Because all you need to do is go in there and talk in buzzwords. New World Order, Deep State, Order out of Chaos, Illuminati. And we all know the 1,000,001 things that have been burnt into our consciousness. Now, I've been there, where there's a bunch of truthers in company, and we're all talking our own language, and everybody else is like, well, not everybody else, but you know what I mean? They don't understand what you're talking about, because we're all talking in our own language. I can still talk in that language quite easy. In fact, what do you mean? I'm probably still kind of talking in that language right now, because I know I'm kind of trying to preach to the choir, if that makes any sense. But, like, so, that whole kind of secret language that's the best way the simplification, the layman's terms of NLP, I'm going to say it's, a secret language. Not a secret language, but just a kind of language, like all cults, like all secret societies. There's a kind of like a different language you can speak because you have a shared commonality. And these people, all they have to do to engross themselves to the truth industrial complex is bounce on there and say a few keywords. Fractional reserve banking. Down with the Fed. Occupy. We hate the bankers. Pro-Palestine. Pro-Jew. All these work. And it's tickling your balls, tickling your clitoris, and everybody's down. Look, Santa. Oh, look, Santa. He's loving it. Anyway, let's move on for this prick. Let's listen.
So, certainly right across Europe, people are beginning to wake up to the fact that...
Oh, God, there's another fucking NLP word of the truth or industrial complex. Wake up. Have you woken up, man? Have you... Psst, psst, psst. Have you woke up? Yeah, I woke up. He hasn't woke up. Oh, he's not in the gang. We've all been there, haven't we? Is anybody man and woman enough to hold their hands up? Or are we still in that fucking mentality? Then just don't do anything.
The global corporatists are pretty much on a mission.
Globalists! Globalist corporatists! Right? And again, I feel that I need to caveat myself by saying I'm anti-globalist. I love the fucking globe! I wish I genuinely... Oh, fuck. There's this fucking rich prick in my gym, man. He's like, I've been there. I'm like, fuck you. He's telling me he was in Venice the other week. It was fucking amazing, man. He's like, have you been to Rome? Like, twice. Like, fuck you, you prick. Anyway, I digress.
To relieve people of everything that they have. And as I have observed many times, no social change any time in history has ever occurred until such time as the middle classes realise that they are on the cusp of being fleeced of
and this cunt's middle class. We're the peasants, and he's the middle class, and he's trying to mobilise you, him and his wee UK column fucking buddies. Pied Piper ye's all, the peasants, peasants, come here peasants, we've got a machine gun nest for you to run towards. They're the Pied Pipers, motherfuckers, and they're mobilising the peasants to go and run into some machine gun nests. Get it?
Everything that they have worked for in the course of their lives. And this is...
Well, mate, I won't fuck all. Ha 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 ha! You go and run into the machine gun nest, you fat bastard. You couldn't run fucking 5 yards. No wonder you're trying to mobilise the peasantry to fight your little fucking war. Piss off, you fucking Mr. Toad. See, I feel no guilt in fucking slating these motherfuckers. They're all middle class, fucking trying to mobilise us peasantry for their shit. And I ain't no cunt's bitch.
Is very much
sounded pretty cool, doesn't it?
Now,
could be in a fucking
France,
gangster
which,
film.
Seems to have stimulated a reaction in Belgium, in the Netherlands, and not surprisingly in Sweden. Well, the Gilets jaunes, the yellow vest protest in France, of course, is still being presented in the British and the American media as being all about fuel tax. And whilst that may have been the straw that broke the camel's back, the reality is that...
The reality is, and then he's going to tell you the reality. Okay, mate, I've established I don't believe you. Pretty sure this is an American guy going to tell us what's happening in Europe.
We have a lot of things to discuss here on the Alex Jones Show today.
InfoWars.
Calls.
Didn't even know that.
In the entire second hour. Probably open up the phone lines perhaps in the next segment to discuss everything that's going on. The total collapse of globalism. Now,
nice one, Owen. Thanks for telling us what's happening in Europe.
Channel, guys. It's been down for 7.5 months.
Oh man, thanks back for my fucking channel, man. Hi, Impact Fix, man. I'm a Yankee Doodle fucking dandy, and I'm going to tell all you Europeans what's happening in Europe now. Just listen up. It strangely will sound like what InfoWars has said, for some weird reason, but I'm going to tell you what's happening in Europe, okay?
So if you don't know by now that the media constantly lies...
Oh, yep, and you're the media?
Deliberately, with intent... Man, that's like, I don't even know. That's like thinking Jinko jeans are still cool.
I don't get that.
It's just so dumb.
Is that funny?
And out of touch with what's really going on. Now, many of you know about the Yellow Vest protests. Totally anti-establishment.
Oh, is that?
And I've
few protests
covered it extensively here on this channel. And it turns out that French 3 TV has censored a photo here that says Macron leave, Macron get out, in French. And on the left...
Right, or do you actually tell us where your source is? Oh, good. RT, boom shaka fucking lacquer. Just an RT fucking lackey. Take Putin's cock out your mouth, you fucking Yankee doodle dandy. Yous fucking Yanks are fucking 90% yous are dumb as fuck, let's be frank. Maybe I got the proportions a wee bit wrong, maybe it's 95%. Aren't they? Fucking, it's no the baby Jesus that's got them, it's the fucking Satan. It's fucking some form of shit. Sorry. I apologise to the Yanks that watch this shit. I'm only joking. I don't even know where that came from.
All hail the saviour of globalism, the man who...
Look at his fro. It's soon to go.
Stopped Europe's populist revolution dead in its tracks.
Victory for Macron, for France, the EU, and the world. The French people have chosen.
Oh, Woody sent this to me today. Cheers, my man. Right, I can kind of remember. What was it? There's a bit where he goes to use his own article. Hope it's this clip. Thought I would have been able to catch it. What is this at here, maybe? Can't be bothered listening to it, to be honest. Anyway. Nah, couldn't find what I wanted. Onwards and upwards. Don't participate. Red car and the blue car had a race.
YouTube is now editing words out of live streams. I just got a message from my buddy Albert Bashai. What's up, Albert?
What's up, Adam?
He's going to explain
what
to
up,
me.
man?
He just sent me a message a minute ago that his stream that he did yesterday has had some words censored out of it with jump cuts. So why don't we play this, Albert? This is Albert Bashai's YouTube. He's been on No More News for a couple interviews, and he covers a lot of the same
the
commentary on
Illuminati
the same
attacking
topics.
us, man.
Everybody go give him a
Zionist,
sub. So why don't you set it up what you're talking about here?
Right. I did a live stream about the satanic elite that rule the West.
Yeah, there's the satanic elite, man. It's not just the rich cunts that rule over us, man. It's the satanic elite, man. Right, okay, Baldy, man, you've lost me now. Here's just one possibility that you're balding up probably can't comprehend, because you're in the satanic panic. Any cunt that believes in fucking goblins and shit like that, sorry, me and Santa are out. Oh! Anyway, so, is it possible that there might have been a glitch in the recording? Possible? Just one possibility? If it happens multiple times? Anyway, I'm not even going to... Is there a possibility that there might have been a problem with your equipment? Or even at YouTube side? You know, problems, accidents. I hate to use the word, but it's a get out of free jail card because you don't know what you're talking about. Glitches. Problems, accidents, shit going wrong, things crashing. Anyway, I digress. It's just a possibility, just want to throw it out there. And again, all this is doing is infuriating you against one side. One side. Right? Now, I'm not, in my opinion, there's an ethnic cleansing and genocide going on of the Palestinians in that area of land since after the Second World War and whatnot. I used to let it gaslight me to an amazing degree. And I was gaslit with all the dead bodies and all the crimes that Israel that was getting exposed to by all the anti-Zionist channels out there. Right? And I'm not saying it's a good thing, or I agree with it. If I was fucking king, I'd try and stop it. But, well, I'm King of Houstonia, if you want to call it that. But, if I was in fucking King of the UK for the day or the fucking world, I'd stop it in a second. Right? But I'm certainly not going to let it gaslight me and motivate me, especially politically, when I fucking just disagree with the whole political system and nothing gets done in the political system anyway. It's all theatre. So, sorry for me fucking getting on board with big ears here.
Sir, there's a multi-legged creature crawling on your shoulder.
But I'm just not participating in that anymore. If that's your bag and you still want to participate in that cult of hate, and you can't sit by rationally and think, right, if I really wanted to, how could I affect that situation? And then go about it that way, rationally and logically, rather than getting enraged with all this shit, all the fucking red card, blue card, anti and fucking pro-Zionist shit. It's just my opinion.
Says something.
I'm not telling you to fucking listen to a word I'm saying.
Sir, there's a multi-legged creature crawling on your shoulder.
Again, fuck's sake. I'm not telling you to listen to a word I'm saying. It's just the opinion I've came to recently. And it's been a fucking barrel. It's like chips off your shoulder. You're no longer walking around thinking you need to save the world for the Zionists. It's fucking enlightening, man. It's like, whoo! Can I walk about, get on with my own shit, man? I'm no fucking... Oh.
That's completely...
Communist invaders of Palestine! Whoa! I never sucked any ding-dongs. And who there?
I'm just showing the new network, you know. These networks just emerge. Alex Jones takes a fucking couple of fucking stabs to the gut on the old YouTube fucking world. And a new network, a new MacDaddy is emerging. Right? It's just another Pied Piper to enrage the peasants for the gentry.
But Alex Jones ain't the gentry, man.
Anyway.
What it is, everybody. Welcome to...
Well, this is another guy you would have to take about 20 valleys to fucking sound like.
The stream. I have an exciting guest today. I'm just going to really jump right to...
Well, you fucking sound a bit excited then, you fucking walking, talking fucking Valium.
Do it. We were talking already before the show. Adam Green from No More News. We'll let people get tuned in a little bit, but I see a bunch of people are here to see.
No wonder his cat's napping, his voice is a fucking coma. That's the best way to explain it, his voice is a coma. But again, just showing you the newbie network. It's getting the MacDaddy network that's getting flung up out there.
Anti-neocon report, the ANC report. And today, we are going to be...
Oh, this is right.
Alright, so a while back I had this...
Right. And again, calling me crazy, I just see Ryan Dawson part of it as well. He's another one like Mike Rivero that it's hard to see through because you genuinely have sympathies for the Palestinians, like myself. So you resonate with them, and it's harder to see through their bullshit. But I'll break down what he's saying here and point out my opinion.
Debate with this dude that looks like an Ewok, who was representing for Brendan O'Connell and his cult. They went on and on for like a year and a half, 2 years about Talpiot, Operation Talpiot, and just losing their minds about nothing, really. It's a recruitment program for Israel to get people into their cyber division. You cannot conflate that with all the bad stuff that Israel does and the Pegasus software and all the stuff they do. That is the cyber division itself, not the recruitment program. But
see, he's the character I believe that's promoted in the network, or that's been allowed, that flourishes in the network because the demographic. Like, see if you were starting. Imagine you had masses of money and you had access to the YouTube, and you could create a network of fucking hundreds of channels, right? What you would do is you would do your market research, and you would find the different pockets of demographics and what kind of character they would gravitate towards on this media. Now, I don't know if any of you are aware of this, but one of the things that this media brought was that sitting in the living room effect, which made you really, really feel, like, connect with the person so much more. Not only that, you had a way of interacting as well. This media was so powerful in the way of propagandizing and hypnotizing, persuading people. It's untrue. And if I was a big Uber fucking villain, or like Uber villain, I had a big Uber cunt with hundreds of money, and I fucking like, here, look at YouTube, man, here, I can get the money in the expenses to just create a network with every little character in the demographic to fucking suit everybody's fucking whims and wants. Right? And I'm sorry, that's what I see. It's the Truth for Industrial Complex. And there'll be other people out there with similar, smaller, and other networks for other reasons, but these ones are out there for particular reasons. And it's very easy to spy networks, to see networks. They all just cross-promote. That's what networks do. Some of these people will be subscribed to I remember Computing Forever came out and made a video talking about how he was kicked off his network. Well, all the time he's promoting that he's a fucking independent journalist. Now, when you join these networks, the people that they're already joined that network, they try and encourage you to cross-promote, because it works. Cross-contamination. Anyway.
They can't give up on that. The other part of this is them pushing this angle online, and they're not alone. The Brendans both say this crap that Russia is actually Zionist. They're pro-Israel because Putin shook this guy's hand or that, and he hasn't invaded Tel Aviv yet. Therefore, he must be a Zionist shill.
So again, still playing this Zionist, anti-Zionist thing. So you're lost in confusion. Lost in confusion. Now, see, when you're lost in confusion, there's no way of knowing. Like myself, see this geopolitical shit. Like I'll still always keep an eye on it and stuff, but I now understand the conclusion. I'll never know what's really going on, ever, unless I invent a fucking cloaking device and can sneak into some cool places, right? And I'm working on it, right? 2 weeks away, I think, but I'm working on it. Having a thing with a Klingon. But and that was for me was another chip off my back. Instead of trying to fit, because a way of bamboozling you is giving you an unsolvable puzzle, and the unsolvable puzzle is geopolitics, right? Because nobody really knows what's going on, even the people in government. You know, if that makes sense. I think that's a reality, and to get caught in the trap, the rabbit hole of fucking trying to play the game that he does, or he's part of the fucking machine, trying to figure this Rubik's Cube out, you end up wasting all your life. And what it'll do is it'll just control you in a particular direction politically, and that's what it's designed to do, rather than just fucking off with it and fucking getting about your own business. And again, if you want to get engaged in the political system, if that's your bag, go and do it. Don't fucking hang about the YouTubes, get fucking gaslit with these cunts, and then go down and do things in the voting booth while buying t-shirts and watching fucking hours of fucking endless debates. He says that, I says it, you says that. You know, this is pretty much all these debates. She says that, I says it, you says it, he says that, I says it, you says it, he says that, I says. And people listen to it endlessly. Look at that Speaker's Corner. It's a fucking bunch of fucking bojos who think they're saving the world, and a bunch of fucking idiots, man. It's enough to make you lose faith in humanity. And that's why I don't watch as much as I do, and I just need to laugh at this shit.
Ignoring the fact that he took Jewish billionaire oligarchs and exiled them from the country or put them in prison, and that he's effectively prevented Israel's ambitions in Syria, albeit for Russian interests, because he's a nationalist. I'm not saying otherwise.
Now, he comes across uber intelligent. All the shit he's got, and he's not about all these fucking ins and outs of politics and fucking war fronts and all that shit. But he doesn't comprehend that there's a power struggle going on in Israel right now, as well as it's part of the same power struggle that's going on in America right now. It's same of the power struggle that's going on in Britain right now, and it's same of the fucking and it's part of the same riots that's kicking off in Europe right now. Now, for him not to comprehend that, but to come across as uber fucking Rain Man intelligent as when it comes to pro-Zionism, anti-Zionism, well, I don't believe it. I fail to believe a uber intelligent Rain Man like that fucking bastard couldn't comprehend a scenario I just said there. Because a logical man, a thinking man, would fucking run through all scenarios and then like fucking go and look what Sherlock fucking Holmes says. You would run through every possibility and examine them equally. He don't do that. It's the red car or the blue car. Anyway, Dawson.
What really happened with your host, Mike Rivero. You're listening to the Republic Broadcasting Network, where you'll find out what the Fukushima
17th fact that their city of lights is turning into a city of poo. High taxes, they all being caused by that came on out last in France.
What Network?
Aloha, America. Welcome to our show today. It is Monday, December 17th, 2018 here, 1 week before Christmas Eve, getting to the end of the month, getting to the end of the year, as a matter of fact. And weekend, so we've got lots of stuff to go through. The phone lines are open. Mike is in our control room, ready. Okay, well,
he's got his Bart Simpson.
To nobody's surprise, the Yellow Vest protests are continuing in France.
The American nationalist, Make America Great Again, first thing on his agenda. Oh, hey, you know they're rioting over there. Hey, look how good the French are at blowing, fucking smashing shit up. What do you think? Good idea. A monkey see, monkey do. It's the same as this shit. Anyway.
And the French government is now hitting the gas pedal, trying to actually enact the concessions to the Yellow Vest Macron promise through the parliament. They're really trying to get this thing to calm down here. And but they're saying in the meantime, you know, we're going to Parliament, we're going to make this happen. They're demanding the protesters dismantle the roadblocks, saying we can't continue to paralyze the French economy. Well, this is more of the you do what we want first, and then we'll think about doing something nice for you. And I don't know how the French protesters are going to go for it. Now, there's a lot of propaganda out there about what's going on, and
you're part of it, my man.
Since the day.
That wee second screen you've got in front of you with all your fucking Breitbart and fucking UK column articles and all the right-wing fucking bullshit that you fucking spew out continuously while pretending to be independent.
The Yellow Vest.
And selling it because you look like an Ewok.
Protests started. The corporate media has been saying the protests are in decline, or they're waning, or they're running out of steam. See, there's really nothing here. Just calm down. And I'm not entirely sure that's accurate. It's getting harder and harder to get information from.
They're saying it's calming down. I'm not entirely sure that's accurate. Fucking, you got a big fucking massive telescope there for fucking Hawaii.
Right there on the ground. Now, something you need to be aware of, somebody was sending around this bogus photo claiming that this is the Yellow Vest protest in Paris and it just shows the streets just completely filled. No, that is from the World Cup celebration. And we have to be more responsible with our reporting than the corporate media. So we have to keep a check on.
And he's got his Bart Simpson church haircut.
On ourselves here. Meanwhile, we are hearing from French citizens that if they try and video record the protests, the police are destroying
Illuminati! Illuminati!
their phone.
Fucking Polish probably grabbed a phone and smashed it on the ground or something, and then that spewed into some fucking right-wing fucking rhetoric that a fat cunt in Hawaii can spew out to fucking God knows how many hundreds of thousands of Americans. That's the propaganda. Boop, 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 boop. That's the echo chamber. Boop, 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 boop. I think I've changed my fucking sonar.
So they're trying to keep information about the Yellow Vest protests from getting on out, and the corporate media is going to say, "Oh, see, there's no there," because they don't want the slaves in all the other countries on Earth to just start getting these uppity ideas here.
Right, that's enough of Rivero. Right, let's have a wee look at Ned Flanders. He's just robbed a chip shop.
Good morning, Police Scotland. How can I help?
Hello, am I through to the correct line to report a hate crime?
He's a pedo-looking bastard,
Yep,
isn't he?
of course. Can I ask who's calling?
I hate to do that,
do
but
I have
it's
to
true.
give my name, or can I remain anonymous?
You can remain anonymous if you would like. Can I take a contact number for you in case we need to contact you back with regards to what's happened, or do you want to remain completely anonymous?
No, a contact number would be okay. Do you have my number on the screen there, or do I have to?
I've got a mobile number ending in 436 here. Is that yours?
That's mine. Yes, that's the one. Yes.
Right. Okay, no problem. So what's actually happened then, please?
Well, I wasn't sure at first if it was a hate crime, right? But I checked on your website, but earlier on.
Right, I'm not even going to waste much time on him, right? But there's Ned Flanders, a Glaswegian who constantly sucks Trump's bobby, talks about militant feminism, doesn't exist in Glasgow. Now he's phoning up, wasting police time because he thinks hate crimes is wasting police time. So, hitting your eye in the eye with a hammer will hurt, so I'm going to hit your eye with a hammer to tell you that it hurts. It makes perfect sense, but hey ho, it's a good wee fucking YouTube stunt in it, man, so that's the way Ned Flanders rolls. All right in the UK. EU. Al Jazeera. They've put out some interesting documentaries. The Zionist lobby in the UK, America, and now they're hitting us with this.
If you want to learn what the world might look like very soon, regard Hungary. And Hungary is only an extreme example of the predicament the whole world is going through.
Right, to be fair, you could go and find a fucking band of cunts like that in any country, more or less, you know. It doesn't mean that it's fucking prevalent everywhere, right? So, fuck that. I put that in not knowing the content. Again, this is
what
Romanian.
Did you make? Hello, I'm Max Cat.
Hello. He was red shoes.
You would have like Tommy arrested again.
Possibly.
Yeah. I mean,
so, there's a member of UKIP, a very prominent member of the YouTube UKIP army, speaking with a Romanian on a live stream. And it's, again, just to show the connections within the network. And that makes up the picture that I see. Oh, this guy's quite funny. Let's see how many NLP words we can see. How many NLP, Truth or Industrial Complex words can you fit in the first 3 minutes?
When watching mainstream media, I usually hope to see at least
Ding! Mainstream media, there's one.
An impartial interviewer. Not one that's all push full of bitter, bile, narrative, feminism, cultural...
Ding! Narrative. Feminism. Ding!
Marxism, common purpose.
Cultural Marxism. Ding! Common purpose. Ding!
And left-wing lunacy.
Left-wing. Ding! Lunacy. Left-wing lunacy. Ding! I'll just give him 1 point for that.
However, Unfortunately, today you get Kay Burley, all right? She is one of the mainstream media's little darlings at the night.
Bing! Mainstream media. I said 3 minutes, didn't I? 30 seconds in. Fucking hell, that's fucking 7 on the board already.
To chuck out there in
I like this game.
front to talk over and generally sling mud at people to the centre of politics or to the right.
Nah, it's not alt that.
That is to say, anybody who's not sucking on the balls of the narrative that she is.
Narrative.
However, listen to her take sides in this interview, and also listen to the woman now who is a Labour, well, she stands for Labour. I don't know a great deal about
Okay there, princess. Labour.
this woman, luckily. But obviously this video has been brought to my attention. I want to show you, or draw your attention to, the body language of this woman. She is naturally a hateful, loathsome, irksome creature, and you can tell just by the way she's pointing at this gentleman and the way that she is talking all over him that she's not going to give him an inch. However, her argument is based in bullshit and feelings. So, she's not going to let him speak, because the moment he speaks and puts those awkward things like facts in the way,
It's really went off form, man. They made a fucking amazing start there, man, but it's really fucking... Maybe just spewed them all out too early.
Well,
did you go too early, son? We'll see. Still got about a minute and a half to go. It's only half time, folks. Score on the boards, 8 up.
she's fucked. So, she's obviously been through left-wing debate school.
Ding! Left wing.
Debate school for the left is never let them get a word in edgeways,
For the left. Ding! I'll give him one for that.
scream over the top of them, shout many, many buzzwords,
This whole sort of a string, I think, will be a point.
throw vacuous accusations, and then claim moral victory. Also,
Ding! That's the point, because that was just like, all the left do is shout over people.
so if the person actually starts to beat you, then you have to call them all the other names under the sun. Now, I'm assuming here, an assumption being the mother of all fuck-ups, I know, but there's something decidedly feminist about this woman, and I'm
Feminist.
talking rabid feminist. You can
Ding! Ravage feminists. I would love sex with one of those.
just tell by the way she's talking to this bloke, which unfortunately is taller than her, so obviously that's a heinous crime in itself, and is full of confidence, that, well, you could just see the look of hatred in the face, and the finger pointing. Now, I was always led to believe that finger pointing was rude, but clearly, as long as it's only a white...
Bing! Okay, snowflake. He gets a point for being a fucking snowflake. Because he's anti-snowflake. See, when the anti-snowflake mob start being little bitches, point it out to them, man. They're all a bunch of little snivelling... Look at her, snivelling bitches. Moaning about snivelling bitches. They're all a bunch of snivelling bitches.
middle-aged gammon, as they probably call it. That's fine. I want to
We've got... It's up to 14 now, Alan.
also draw your attention to the fact that in this little interview, and I call it a little interview, right, he said, well, you're not actually going to give me a choice here to speak, or an option, or you're not going to let me get a word in edgeways, so I might as well play with my phone. I think that was an absolute brilliant thing to do.
God almighty.
Have a look at it.
Tell you what figures I have seen. I'll tell you.
Was quite funny. He's winding her up, right? There's no right or wrong here. This is, again, see when politicians speak, why listen? Why listen? If you are of the belief that all they do is lie, why listen and engage in the uproar and fury like this guy? And now this guy, fucking Princess Tits there, he's fucking obviously propagating that hatred and, oh, look what she done! Rah! Anyway.
Figures I have seen.
It's quite funny though.
My economy, my regional economy is going to be disadvantaged. No.
Hey, that's full time. He was out. But I was 14 and I was 14 NLP Truth or Industrial Complex words that he got in 3 minutes. Now, you analyse shit like that, you understand these are cult members. They're speaking rhetoric from from the Klingons. It brought it to them via the fucking YouTube ship. It decloaked in front of them and went, we're telling you the truth! Flippy floppity flu! Believe me! Look, red pill, blue pill, and we're all mental midgets, and we all fell for it. Or I didn't anyway. I was a mental midget.
You're interrupting me.
No longer.
16% impact on the economy of the North East, which is already hard as it. I have a youth unemployment rate that is 2.5 times the national average. Are you telling me that a hard Brexit is going to get my young people into work? But it's not. It's going to lose our chemical industry.
I feel it may be important at this point of the interview to draw to your attention how many people in her constituency voted for Brexit. Also, how many people voted Conservative before she got her...
The red car and blue car had race. All they want to do is get you angry and masturbate. This is fun, actually. But anyway, moving on. Let's get to Gorilla fucking
We got some fun today. So, let me just read out this little definition for you.
Aye, but
person who uses unlawful violence and intimidation.
The red car and blue car. And too far bad. And this guy's independent. Gorilla TV channel. Independent all the way. Why are they not looking up on TV? They're fucking criminals. Blah, 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 blah. Alt-right in the EU, that, I think that was, wasn't it? Or was it? Aye.
The hunt for Russian meddlers is not abating. Leaked messages sent...
Liar, liar. Right, see when BBC do fucking things on RT, you're pissing your pants. Right, well, if you're not doing the same thing when this happens here, then there's something wrong. You've got a bias in you. You believe one lie. You think one liar's lying to you a wee bit less or some shit. Liar, I can remember why that was liar, liar now. Right, here's homeless man Sheridan. In Pixie World, let's just dip in. Oh, don't dip in there.
In fact, situated in its 3 dimensions apparently as an ordinary being.
Hey man, let's take some shrooms man, and watch Sheridan man, and really expand mind like the fucking pagans man.
Of flesh and blood, until it...
You know what the pagans done with that? That was a clit tickler.
...proves its unearthly nature by
a rabbit
before our astonished eyes. Or perhaps...
Haunted stones of Ireland, people gather round! Oh, this is the one where he admits he sleeps in the woods. He's a confirmed fucking hobbit, I'm not joking.
While having fallen asleep this morning under a tree back there.
Told you he's homeless and stays in the wood. You didn't believe me when I started calling him a homeless man. See? Fucking, sight beyond sight. I'm Thundra. Or who was the fucking main Thundercat?
I'm woken up. It didn't happen during the sleep. It happened after I woke up. Was just kind of...
Now, you've got to be on shrooms to give any gravity to what this fucking homeless fucking loon ball is about to say to you.
Back into consciousness, I got thinking about the story of the Druids.
Oh, interesting.
Falling asleep.
What story is this? What story is this? Is this the one in your Magic Mason book that you can't show anybody, you fat bastard?
After drinking the blood of a freshly killed ox. I think I know what that was about. The high iron content in the ox's blood would turn the druid's nervous system into a receiver.
You hearing this, folk? All you do is need to drink blood and you'll turn yourself into a big radio receiver. You'll even get fucking Sky One, I'm told.
And the branches and the tree roots that he was sleeping up against were antennas. Antennas into the future, antennas into the past, and antennas into the present. And the blood in his body from the freshly slaughtered ox with the high content of iron turned him into a more effective receiver of psychic and conscious energy.
Cuckoo! Cuckoo! I go and drink blood and fall asleep underneath a tree and you'll speak to the fucking underworld kids. Wonder how many morons out there will actually go and try that. I'm not even joking, there will. But do you know by the law of averages, right, you just need to look at the Nigerian prince. That works. There are fucking, believe it or not, people out there fall for that. Oh, God almighty. Anyway, moving on. Right, before I go to Millennial Ho, I'll go and say hi to the chat room. See if there's anybody new in. If there's anybody in at all. Devon, Flying Irish, McVicker in the evening, gents. How you doing? Apple in the evening. Hope you're keeping well. Mr. Brown in the town still. How you doing, buddy? Blazing in McVicker. Mr. Brown blazing in the evening, guys and girls. And Food was in as well. In the evening, a one and all. Right. Quickly get through the rest. Get away from turning into a receiver. Millennial Ho.
Hello, welcome back to Millennial 2018, and now I'm here with Ayla, wife with a purpose. Ayla, would you like to introduce yourself to anyone who doesn't know you?
Yeah, sure. So
Hi there, I'm an evangelical fucking religious fucknut that think I'm just nothing but a baby factory. And hey, if you want, as a woman, if you want to be a baby factory, all power to you. I genuinely mean that. If that's your choice, go and do it. But this is all wrapped up in religious nut fucking bar shit. So a woman with a purpose. Pretty much close to being a man's servant. Might like that shit.
Hello. And
here's this Dangerfield wingnut, or Jamiroquai. And again, this is just showing you the network. Showing you the network of people that constantly cross-promote each other's shite. Same message, same shit in the can, different label. It's a good way to explain it. That was Millennial Hose. Now, let's see the echo chamber of the alt-right with this shite.
So I've been watching the Subscribe to PewDiePie event.
Oh, have you? Funny there, fat bastard. Jeremy Kyle's love. Look! Yes, Jeremy Kyle's love child! He's got the gimp hand too! Ah! The claw! Oh my god! I never knew that guy had fucking midget hands before! Jeremy Beadle. Jeremy Kyle. I think I was saying. Jeremy Beadle's love child. Confirmed with the claw.
Mike was a media operation.
And all these all independent media people, this UKIP member, are all independently talking about the same sort of stuff with the same sort of a narrative. Woo! TikTok, man! What happened to your hair, Jufro? If you fucking walk into your fucking shop and go get rid of the Jufro, give me a Tommy Robinson. Looks like it, man. Tommy Robinson doesn't suit you, buddy. I'd stick with the Jufro. It's more up your street. Ooh, Paul Joseph Watson talking about TikTok. Now Dangerfield talking about TikTok. Dangerfield was just on Millennial Hose. Woo! All talking about the same shit. The same app. Drawing your attention and your energy in the same direction. Woo! InfoWars. Now talking about TikTok. But it's not InfoWars, it's newswars.com.
But Paul, TikTok's just a mindless app for teenagers. No.
Oh no, it's just the other Watson one. Didn't know that. But anyway, you get the point. Hopefully. That I'm trying to make.
A 7-year-old girl has died of dehydration and septic shock while in the custody of Customs and Border Patrol.
Yep, and he's not alt-right, he's just constantly pointing all the bad fucking stories, including leftists. Just a coincidence.
Alright, I believe I am streaming. There's usually a delay here, so I'm gonna...
These idiots, they can't actually figure out how to start a stream and go, hello! Ned Flanders was famous. I'm a streaming, I'm streaming. Couldn't they figure it out, the fucking idiots?
Chill out for a second. We're getting started. I'm in a really, really bad mood. I'm just sick and tired of politics.
I was going to say, remember, thumbs up, share it, friends, family, foes, all that good stuff. While speaking to the chat.
Man, you have no idea. Patreon has issued this statement today at some point on the banning of Sargon of Akkad, and it is complete and total BS.
Oh my god, see, this guy's the Hulk. He's getting angry. Hold on, let me see. Now, I'm a absolute complete cynic to think this anger seems a wee bit contrived.
It is.
Now, he doesn't know if it's streaming or not, so this is his natural state.
Alright, I believe I am streaming. There's usually a delay.
You can hear the anger in his voice, can't you? You can really hear the anger in his voice. Now, let's hear him work up to this anger.
Here, so I'm gonna...
So angry, he just can't control it.
Chill out for a second. We're getting started. I'm in a really, really bad mood.
I'm in a really... in the game, I'm in a really bad mood. I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna come down there to make mincemeat of you, macho man, Rand Savage. You and your fucking whore. Gonna bend her over. Spit. Take care of your bitch.
Anyway, there's one of my sex streams.
I'm just sick and tired of politics, man. You have no idea. Patreon has issued this statement today at some point on the banning of Sargon of Akkad, and it is complete and total BS.
Whoa! 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 That anger just blew me the other side of the room, man. Whew. Listen, don't make him angry, and if you ever see him, don't pull his hat off to expose his baldy nut. It only makes him angry.
It is. Lies. Lies and PR. Why? Well, because Sam Harris pulled off the platform, and that was big news. Sam Harris is very famous and respected. He's been on Bill Maher. He's got one of the most popular podcasts, period. And he went...
Right, mate, you go and finish your period with your fucking anger bomb there. Woo, that was funny.
Democratic decision.
Say, but everybody else is mental. Do you know that's a sign of being mental?
Yeah, see, if you go around and think everybody else is mental, that doesn't believe the way you think. The New World Order, Illuminati, Deep State, that's a sign of mentalness. I know that I agree with that.
That's an actual...
But I was speaking to Based Amy. Oh, by the way, anybody out there that can find that article about Based Amy and the suicide attempts, I'd love it. I've lost it in the mire. It's in my notes somewhere and I can't fucking find it. But I would love to find it. I was in her chat tonight and she refuses to acknowledge the fucking suicide attempts. She's like, oh yes, I am a ex-professional golfer. And I said, aka lesbian. I actually said that in her chat. Those fucking backward retards won't have a sense of humour. They wouldn't have got it, you know what I mean? Homophobe or something like that. No, fucking don't you get...
I'm happy. I'm happy. That's alright. That's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that.
Fuck. Don't even want to shame this poor lady. Another example, I don't let the internet... Collective Madness, Based Amy. Pigeon Tits. Oh god, this Pigeon Tits is fucking all-knowing, all-seeing.
Alright everyone, we have a major tech news double header actually this morning about...
As soon as he said double header, I was out of there, man. Fucking seeing fucking any sexual references come up with Pigeon Tits. Makes me bulk. Right. Now what's he talking about? So there's that PayPal thing and deplatforming, kicking all the alt-right shells off basically. So he's running interference or fucking... if people that can't see what's happening. And there's the legacy media tries to humanise Hillary Clinton, right? So what he's doing is he's part of that. Just point at Hillary Clinton's worse than Trump, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Ooh, it's by my bedtime. Oh, he's changed his fucking shirt. Thank fuck. this guy now telling us what's going to destroy the European Union. Thank you, Yankee Doodle Dandy. I'll find that out for fucking closer to home. Patreon double down. So he's moaning about PayPal, now he's moaning about Patreon, telling you what's in the European Union, insulting Trump's Bobby by talking about how bad Hillary Clinton is. But he hasn't got an agenda, and that was in the space of 2 days he done those. Pigeon Tits, Kev Faker. You can go and run the experiment yourself. It's nothing to do with what we're saying. I was just saying he's got his money back. He's got his monetization back because he's ripped all his stuff out.
Exactly.
Welcome to the new dimension. We have slipped out. Look, there's Count Dracula. Literally, Count Dracula. Look! Don't let anybody tell you he's Gert Wilders. That's Count Dracula. I've got, look, these are the They Live specs. And I see Count Dracula with little Tommy Tipbag, and he's got a really bad haircut, man. It makes him look like a mushroom head or something. But he's trying to put a few inches on, I think. And he's feeling a wee bit fucking out. He's fucking... now remember, it was over in the lovely Netherlands that... Adam Curry's opened my eyes to this. It was over in the lovely Netherlands that a Dutch politician, I think, was gunned down or something for doing a Tommy Robinson. So, let us know. I don't know if he'll get martyred or not. So there was little Tommy Tiny Tits. Here is new audio.
I love Tool. Who doesn't?
We'll put on a link.
134.
Great courage, Sir Brian Baronet of Northern Connecticut.
Yes, congratulations to you and your beautiful wife, Jenna, and welcome new human resource, Abigail Elizabeth.
You've got karma.
All right. There's Jennifer Tegnerud, who's the Viking mom in Redwood City.
She's Swedish.
$200.
Right, now remember the No Agenda are the show that Brian of London is a knight, which means he's donated over $5,000 to their show. He contributes stuff and all that as well. And Brian of London, if you put his YouTube channel in it, and is a English guy that stays in Israel right now, but promotes Tommy Robinson shit in Israel and above and beyond.
Sorry for the lack of donations. I hope this measly $200 helps fund the show that I will be
showing you the network and the connections within the network.
Downloading and listening to on our long flight to Sweden this Monday. I've been in contact with her and I'm expecting...
Oh, Man City Leicester went to penalties. Oh, I'm just watching this here, a wee bit of excitement. Oh, fucking hell, you got 2 shite penalties, man. What? 4 missed penalties. Man City fucking won it. Bastard, I thought they would get... No that I don't like Man City, just when some team fucking dominates, you like to see them getting a down every now and again.
A report.
Oh.
I will do my best to get pictures of the no-go zones for the newsletter, but to be honest...
You're sending her into the no-go zones?
The no-go zones that don't exist, they're sending her into them.
Stockholm?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't be hurt, you're Swedish. I don't want to leave my... It says...
So there you go, they're promoting the no-go zones. MK Ultra, Alex Jones style. So here is people using MK Ultra, genuinely using MK Ultra to hypnotise and mobilise and propagandise people. And they're doing it by talking about MK Ultra and putting it into your head and saying the Illuminati is doing MK Ultra on us. So hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, thanks for joining, a one and all. I will be back every Tuesday from now on. Well, I'll need to see how things fall over Christmas, but holiday shit permitting, I'm going to be start doing it on a new regular basis. It's always wee breaks, give you that new gust of wind. Find a new star to follow or whatever. So, thumbs it up, share it, friends, foe, family. Please help the channel and the show grow. Rely on you guys and girls at home. Thanks everybody that watches. It does mean a lot, and sorry if I do upset anybody by saying bad things about people you like on YouTube. Don't hate me for it. I wouldn't hate you for hating Rangers, for example. And Aye, that's the only thing I can say. So, war is over if we want it, but you need to realise that first, and people don't, unfortunately. So just get on and do whatever you want, but my best advice is don't participate in the left card, right, left, red card, blue card, anti-Zionist, pro-Zionist, all the shit that's given out there to us. So in the evening one, and Doll, McVicker, Charlotte, Devon, Denny, Brown, in the town, Flying Irish. Thanks so much, guys and girls. So I will see you on. And remember what I do here is digital busking. Everything's available and accessible, free of charge. I hope to do such a good job that people will find value in what I do and consider using your spare change, not your life savings, in the Patreon and PayPal buttons down below. Ho 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 ho! I'm good to go. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good evening. I am out of here. Catchies! Keeps clear.
Tonight at 11.
Doom! It's a plan! And I'm angry! I'm not a slave! I've broken the conditioning! It doesn't work on me! I'm primitive, I'm real, I know the enemy, and if we can have this spirit of normal humanity spread, it's over for the globalist! Break the conditioning now! Excuse me.
This is not the InfoWars Nightly News, where the answer to 1984 is not $19.95 plus shipping and handling, but the answer is to try and understand the double-barrel bullcrap, the double-speak, and the Orwellian wonderland we now find ourselves in. So sit back and relax as I take you through a real alternative look at the news and so-called alternative media alike. Enjoy. Keeps clear.